Hey G.I. Joe fans, Joe Motion Videos 82 here. It is time for a spotlight look. We're going to be taking a look at the 1986 Devilfish. Yes, this is one of my favorite childhood memories, childhood toys, and an easy fan favorite. This is a popular fleet builder amongst collectors, and for good reason. It is small, compact, and a heck of a lot of fun to play with. This graced the bathtubs and swimming pools and mud puddles of many of childhood dreams. And for me, well, I got to live vicariously through my friends. I mention this guy a lot in my reviews. John had every G.I. Joe toy there was, every one of them. He had the complete set, and I was with him the night that he bought the Devilfish, and he got the Recon sled that night as well. The price point on this was $3.39 at the time, and that was only 14 cents more than an action figure. So Hasbro was very wise to do that. They would sell smaller vehicles that gave kids a chance to own a vehicle at a lower price point, and they still gave you a good quality vehicle. And so it was a win-win for everybody. And just look at this. For $3.39, you got a lot of playtime and a lot going for it. And we'll get a look at the details here in a minute. So that night, I was spending the night with him. We put this together, and we were pushing it around back and forth on the carpet in his house. The following morning, we went over to his grandmother's house and went swimming. What an opportune time that was to play with the Devilfish. And we had a blast. We had Beachhead in there. We had Flint, and we had Wetsuit, all riding the Devilfish. And we'd take turns diving an action figure off of the Devilfish, and we would submerge and watch. We had our goggles on, and we had watched the action figure slowly sink to the bottom of the swimming pool. Such a cool time. A lot of fun, great memories with this. And this toy still brings back those memories. And friends of mine have shared with me that they let their kids play with this very same vehicle in their swimming pools. And so their kids get to form those memories. So anyway, let's take a look at this very cool speedboat. So it's done up in this orange and gray color scheme, which is pretty nice. To me, the orange reads more of a rescue vessel. A lot of rescue boats that you would deploy off of let's say a freighter or a ship, a big cargo ship. They are orange or red, a bright color that stands off, that'll contrast with the ocean, so you'll be easily seen from anywhere. It contrasts with the blue, so you'll stand out and be easier for you to be seen to get rescued. So that really stands out with me, and that is fine with me for this. The colors work. But you have a full payload of 4 missiles. They just easily friction right onto the front here. 4 very small missiles and a fixed machine gun on the front. A single pilot seat here on the front, here in the middle of the boat. Flipping it around here on the side, you have your fuel port, and these are often missing, so this is something to look out for when you're shopping for it, and easily overlooked. These hoses make this complete. Then you have your twin engines. The engine covers do remove for your matching outboard motors, and these do rotate side to side. And here on the bottom you have twin torpedoes, orange torpedoes. You can see this one did get a little bit of action being slid around. You can see some scuff marks on the bottom of it, so this did slide across the floor quite often. So this got a little bit of love from its previous childhood owner. It says on the bottom here, 1986, Hasbro Bradley Incorporated, Pawtucket, Rhode Island. So very nice decals here on the front. And the star of the show, of course, right here on the front is the Underwood canned ham logo. That's what that reminds me of, but it's the Devilfish logo. It's a devilfish throwing a lightning bolt, and it reads G.I. Joe on underneath. But pretty cool little boat. Here's a pry mark right here. Looks like somebody tried to pry this apart at one point of time. But pretty nice. On the aftermarket, you'll find this anywhere from $25 incomplete up to $40, $45 complete. It's not rare by any means. I believe this one also made it on Hasbro Direct. And the Tigerfish, I believe, was the name of the Tiger Force version of this, was released in 1989. Same boat, different colors. But the missiles, of course, are an added expense if you need to replace them. But this is easily, they're pretty cheap. They run about $1.99 each. What's going to get you in the pocketbook is this one right there. These hoses, the original hoses. People will gouge you anywhere from $25 on up. I've seen them as cheap as $15. But good luck finding it at that. This one I've had since I was 14. My mother had purchased a bunch of vehicles from a coworker. Her son was done playing with toys at that age. He was 2 years younger than me, and he was ready to be a man and give up his toys. So this is mine from many years ago. So yeah, so this is all original. 2 owners, myself and whatever that young man's name was. So there you have it, the 1986 Devilfish. Now let me know what you think down in the comments. Did you have this? Do you have it? Do you have multiples of it? Share your thoughts. I'd be happy to hear from you. I love hearing from you guys. That is the best part of doing these reviews, getting to hear from you. So anyway, you guys take care. Stay safe out there. Be kind to yourselves. You deserve it. Be kind to everyone around you. You never know what type of day somebody's having. A little bit of kindness goes a long way. And be kind to animals. They deserve every bit of it. They know nothing but unconditional love. Until next week, this is Joe Motion Videos 82 saying take care. Bye-bye.